The product I'm talking about today is a complete surround sound system. Speakers, amps, receiver, and it all fits into one single compact unit, a soundbar. That is so much more than a soundbar. It is Bang & Olufsen's Beosound Theatre. My name is Stefn and I have 4 years of experience with Bang & Olufsen. If you would like to see and hear B&O in person, come visit our showroom at Malibu Wired. Let's start with the design. As with most of the B&O portfolio, the creation of a product is a dance between the designers and the engineers. It all starts with an idea. In this case, the form factor was inspired by the body of a sailboat. They included the ship's keel, which runs along the center of the body. When looking at it from the front, this makes the soundbar appear less bulky by blocking your view of the back half of the speaker. It also gives a lifting look, which makes it appear lighter, as if it's floating or balancing on a blade. It features a polished aluminum body and high-quality wood and fabric grills. B&O is world-renowned for their work with aluminum. They source the highest grade aluminum from Germany. From there, it is milled, polished, and anodized, all in Factory 5 in Struer, Denmark. The wood is sustainably sourced from Scandinavian forests, and it's all processed in a family-run sawmill in Denmark. The fabrics used, many of which are made by the Danish textile company Blvd, are high quality and acoustically transparent. All 3 elements are on display here. The body is grounded by the polished aluminum, which is visually stimulating as light reflects differently along its curve. As the eyes travel up, they're welcomed by the warmth of the wood and the textile. Capping it all off is an elegant glass control panel that lights up as you approach and fades away when you leave. Besides the standard color variations of natural aluminum, gold, and black anthracite, B&O has introduced their Atelier program, which includes a long list of aluminum finishes, woods, fabrics that can all be mixed and matched to ensure it fits perfectly into your home. They even have a bespoke team to create a truly unique piece. The theater was designed to be extremely flexible in terms of where it can be placed. Included in the box, there is a wall bracket and a table stand that holds the theater alone. You can also have it implemented directly with a TV panel by the use of a screen mount interface that connects the 2 components together. In this scenario, there are 3 possible configurations. There's a table stand, a motorized wall bracket that can either be left hinge or right hinge, depending on your home, as well as a motorized floor stand that can move left and right. Both of these motorized options can be turned manually or more elegantly with BeoRemote 1. Of course, both of the motorized options come in matching aluminum finishes, and they were designed to help enhance the sculptural impact of the theater. It isn't necessary, but if you would like to have the theater match up with the size of your TV, the side wings come in different sizes to match with 55, 65, 77, and 83-inch TVs. Under the hood, we have 12 TWELVE 12 speaker drivers, including the center channel's overlapping mid-range and tweeter, which is housed by this beautiful aluminum ring. On the sides, we have side and up firing drivers, which work together with the rest of the speaker to dramatically expand the soundstage by sending sound beams all over the room. In the box, there is a calibration mic, the design of which gives a nod to the microphone that B&O made many years ago. When you perform the calibration for a specific spot, and then you sit in that spot, the surround performance is so good. The 12 drivers work together to ensure that your ears are completely enveloped. But what if so good isn't good enough for you? Or you're gonna have a lot of other people watching with you who also wanna experience incredible sound. Expanding from the theater is easy. You just plug in the new speakers into the back or connect them wirelessly and then set it up in the app. It gives you so much freedom and control, and it takes away the pressure from thinking you have to buy your entire surround setup right now, and then you're gonna be stuck with it forever. With the theater, you can build onto it little by little, change things up over the years. It's incredible. The receiver in the theater can take up to 8 wired and 12 wireless speakers. I've never seen anyone come close to maxing that out. In our case here, we have the Beolab 28s as surrounds and the Beolab 50s as fronts. An absolutely kick-ass system. An extremely cool feature is that I can create different speaker groups to choose from at any time or assign to certain sources. So for instance, if I airplay music to the theater, it knows to only send the sound to the 50s for stereo while turning everything else off. Then if I go to Netflix, it automatically switches to 5.0 surround. Even if all you have is the theater by itself, you can still have multiple speaker groups. So for instance, for music, I like to make a theater stereo group where just the left and right channels are on. You can go in and adjust every channel in here. And that means if you're watching a movie or a TV show and you're having trouble deciphering the dialogue, you can go in and boost just the center channel. B&O leaves you wanting for nothing. Something to remember about this is that it is all inclusive. You don't need any other separate components other than the speakers themselves to make all of this work. A B&O system might sound expensive at first until you start comparing it to other systems and you start adding up all the different components needed to get the same performance as this. Not to mention how much more space they take up and how unattractive they can be. B&O products are already known to last a long time. I constantly have people showing me their 20-year-old products. And B&O enables you to continue using these older products in new ways so that you're not stuck in the technology of 1999. The theater is no different as it has the capability to add older speakers to its system. So for instance, you could have a theater with Beolab 8000s as fronts and 6000s as surrounds. What I don't like about these glass surfaces is it looks dusty so quickly. And in line with B&O's emphasis on longevity and sustainability, the theater is the first cradle-to-cradle certified soundbar in the world. It has been designed to be serviced and upgraded in the future so that it can evolve as technology evolves, meaning that this can be your soundbar for a very long time. So that is Beosound Theatre. Until next time.